Okay, how about the educator talking too long? What do you think? Oh, that's okay. They're the only ones who are here that are smart enough to speak for that amount of time. But Merrick, it's LeRoy, not LeRoy, all right? Come on, buddy. I know where you live, too. All right, we're going to move into the people that we're here for. And we hope it'll move right along, and we'll get you on your nice days that are beautiful downtown LeRoy, the Oatka Festival. The first guy sitting to my left here is Don Higgins, class of '64. I gotta put my glasses back on because I can't read. Three-sport star. He was varsity as a sophomore in baseball, football, and basketball, and was part of the 1963 Hall of Fame team in basketball that was inducted a couple of years ago. Needless to say, he was a dominant pitcher, lefty, and he was a great baseball player. As a sophomore, he completed a complete game no-hitter. He was 15 years old against Corfu. As a junior, his ERA was .932, which is awfully good. He won all LeRoy's 4 games, and he one hit 13-inning game against Pittsburgh. As a senior, he one hit versus, what's the name of his town? Caledonia. He one hit those puppies. He won all 3 sectional games on the way to the sectional title that year. Every game Donnie pitched, he won. He went on to Buff State, led to Division III tournament invitations, finished at Geneseo, where he received an invite to the New York Mets. 30 years at Marshall High School in the Rochester School District. He should get an award for that, just for doing that. He's actively committed to the community, great family man. And I gotta be honest with you, when his name first came up, I said, oh, we can't put this guy in there. And everybody looked at me and said, well, when I was in 9th grade, he was a senior. Ray J, God rest his soul, made all the catchers line up on one side of the gym, the pitchers against the wall on the other side of the gym. Well, we had Ronnie Paganin, Pots Pilati, Henry Shimino, me as a freshman. Well, they rotated the catchers to alternate with the pitchers. Well, 3rd round in, I get Higgins, okay? And he's throwing BBs at me, okay? I can't even see him. I get the glove up, I'm flinching. Next thing he does, he goes like this. I thought he was having a twitch or something. I don't know what the heck was going on. Well, apparently that meant curveball. I didn't know that. The ball went around me, hit the wall behind me, hit the back of the head, and knocked me out, and that's why I'm nuts today. With all that said and done, here's another LeRoy Hall of Famer, Don Higgins.
Thanks, Jim. I'm glad to see I had a little bit to do with the formative years and how you turned out. Thank you for the remembrances, members of the committee, inductees, members of the audience. I'm going to take a couple of minutes to list the factors that I feel are important for my being up here today. First, my family. My parents supported me by attending all of my games from Little League through college. They both spent time with me in the backyard where I began learning how to throw, catch, and understand the game. My mother, who was here today at 96, was my first catcher. Mom, how about a wave? Family interest and support is essential if a person is to succeed in sports or any other endeavor in life. You can't spend too much time with your children. Next, the LeRoy community for its interest in sports and the people who played them. That interest was one of the intangibles that inspired me to do my best. There was a sense of pride in being a LeRoyan. It was a great place to grow up and acquire those small town values that I hold dear. So much so that Renee and I decided that this was the place where we wanted to live and raise our family, and it produced 2 great sons, Mark and Adam, who possess the same values which they are passing on to their children. 6 great-grandchildren, or 6 grandchildren. They're great, but they're not great-grandchildren. Alexa, Ryan, Michaela, Jake, Aaliyah, and Olivia, who have and will for many years kept us busy traveling to Warsaw and LeRoy games, as well as their travel league contests. Third is the school and the fine men I was fortunate enough to play for. Mr. Ray J., Mr. George Rudman, Mr. Francis Tuffy Longany. They taught a kid who hated to lose that losing was a part of life. And from those losses, I learned that what I needed to improve upon so that the next time I played, I didn't make the same mistakes. A lesson that was just as valuable off the field in everyday life as on the field. They were instrumental in my developing the attitude of winning with humility, losing with dignity, treating your opponent with respect, while always giving 100% in an effort to win. Last, but by no means least, are my teammates. Nobody wins a team sport alone, and our sectional team had some great ball players, all of whom contributed to our success. So having said that, I gratefully accept this induction on behalf of my teammates and myself. Thank you for this honor.